with a clap. That's also how I'm gonna start. That's our intro. You know what's crazy? I'm still gonna say that.
You're still gonna say no?
I'm agreeing with you, Jay. No. What I'm saying is, in his final podcast, he spent like a whole 15 minutes talking about how shit the Bears are. Because they're so bad. I don't know if football history.
I bet it's O.J. Simpson.
It's not. It might be.
Welcome back to the 2High2Lie podcast, where this week the Maple Leafs are winning a game. For the
Restart, bro. No one's gonna know. Like, it's not gonna go up today. Like, no.
Well, it's Thursday night, and they're playing the Ducks, and it's currently 5-3, and the Leafs are 7 minutes away from their first win since February, 4th.
Guess who has Ducks money line? This guy.
This guy.
Fuck, that's a bad take.
Basically,
in a month.
the only person who can end streaks is me. Okay?
Fair
So if you want something to happen, just have me bet on it, and the opposite will happen. Let me tell you.
Dude. Yeah, so the Leafs did fuck all at the trade deadline, and I think we got to get into that. And there's a lot of teams that blew our minds at the deadline and that need to mind their blows at the deadline. Krishak has compiled a list for us, and later on in the hour, we're going to talk NFL free agency, so don't go anywhere. And we've got Bam's 83-point night coming up, where we will debate perhaps a little bit of an ethics course in that one.
How true is that?
And a couple more NHL news and notes. So how are you boys doing here? It's only 9:30.
Yeah, late
on a
start
Thursday
today.
night.
Late start today.
And apologies, the pod before this is going
Episode
up
7?
super
Episode
late.
7?
Episode 7. It's going up super late. Basically, it's going out after we record this one, and it should have been up a week ago.
Dude, we've already got
blame
one
for that.
in the chamber.
We've got one locked and loaded and recording again.
But I take blame.
It's okay.
Had a busy week.
It's okay. We all been there.
Personal
we all
shit.
been
You
there.
know, it happens. It
Fucking
happens.
insane week for our producer, Sujay.
Once I can quit my job and do this full time, we'll be all right.
Well,
There you go. Then you'll be dialed.
Step 1, pump episodes out.
Exactly.
All right.
Pump episodes out to make
Which
this a
I'm currently
full-time
not
gig.
doing. Anyways, all right.
What about you, bro?
How's your week been?
Honestly, pretty average. Average week. Went to
Standard,
class.
same old, same old.
Same old.
Average week, kind of like...
Every Sunday is the most exciting time of my week when we go play puck. Pretty much.
Would you say your week was kind of like Maple Leafs trade deadline-esque, or which team would you rank your week
Yeah, that's a great
on?
question.
Which team would you rank your week on at their trade deadline performance?
If you had to compare them.
Kind of okay. We'll get into kind of my list. Honorable mention, like the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah.
Made some nice moves. Consider them winners. Not what you want. I think they needed a center, but
Yeah, for sure. It kind of hurts being out on Kadri there. I thought that was kind of their number one prospect.
I thought like they made the Justin Falk move and the David Perron move, which are nice depth pieces, helps the
I
defense.
thought they give up a little much for Justin Falk.
Yeah, it just feels like they
the
avoided
market
a
was
big
crazy,
need.
though.
I know, and he's a right-handed
The market's
defenseman, which
always
there's a
crazy at
premium
the
on.
deadline for
But
righties.
really, he's going for that much? I was like, damn.
It's crazy how Justin Falk's he's getting passed around like a blunt at the deadline.
Yeah, he's a backpack. He's a
He
backpack.
is.
He is.
Guy knows every year, early March, he's gone somewhere new. It's
Kids
honestly
do
probably-
not get locked in at school. No
definitely.
boyfriends.
Don't make friends. Yeah, that's the life. of a
Actually,
guy
honestly,
like
make
that.
boyfriends.
He's
You have
there
to
for
break
like
up with them.
if you want to win, he's like a good bottom 6 guy, top 4 guy. Actually, no, he's more
I don't
like,
think you want him in your
I think-
top 4,
I
do
think,
you?
No, I think he's a second pair. He plays a lot. He can soak.
He
a lot
can be
of
your
minutes.
number 4 defenseman.
Yeah,
If he's your number
4.
3, that's a little...
Probably your number 4.
Wasn't
I'd
he
say.
PP2 in St. Louis though? Like when they were
Yeah,
good?
on St. Louis.
Yeah, but when they were good, when they made the
Yeah,
playoffs
well,
last year.
that was a miracle run. I don't think he's a... If he's on your power play, I don't think it's the power play's that good.
Yeah, I wouldn't
He's
want
not
him.
bad back there. He knows how to move.
I'm sure he's a rock back there.
What
He's
is
a
that
veteran,
first Red
but-
Wings unit? I'm sure it's fucking nasty.
Yeah, Larkin,
it's Sider.
Raymond, Sider, DeBrincat.
Is Kane
Kaner.
second?
Oh, yeah. No, Kaner's got to be
Kane's
first
gotta
line.
be
The
first,
play,
PP.
dude, the playmaking is still so
Yeah,
there.
that top unit of Detroit's nasty, but it feels like where they needed to help that second line
depth.
center, Kadri would have been really nice.
Because
slot
who's their
in
second
there.
center right now? Kopp?
Yeah.
I
Is
think
it
it is
Kopp?
Andrew
Look, that's,
Kopp, yeah.
Listen, he's a great third line center. He's just not productive enough offensively to be your second line center.
Or even buying on Robert Thomas, although the price was probably
Maybe get on
astronomical.
Shen if you could have.
But I think the Red Wings had good, they have good,
Yo,
goalie.
they would have been a good Trocheck team.
Yeah.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
good, that's a good one that didn't get moved.
Big whiff by Stevie Y not getting a big time center to play on their
Yeah,
second
kind of like a single.
Yeah.
Kind of like a single. That was my week. A single.
Very Habs-like, except we didn't make any moves.
Yeah, who's actually on my list as well.
Oh, good. Okay, we'll
Let's
get
get
there,
into
'cause I
the
have some
list.
shit
Why
to
don't we
say.
get
I have
into
some
the
shit to
list
say,
now?
so
We'll get into this.
Let's
We'll
get
start
into
with where
this.
we just were. The Montreal Canadiens actually had as a loser.
I do too.
Ooh.
I feel like, as much as it's early, the window's opened.
Mm-hmm.
And I think windows close and open quick. Whether you thought it's a little early, I'm not saying sell the house, not like sell the farm, but
Well,
there's
make a
there
trade.
was an obvious need on the back end,
Second line center, the back end, goalie. You could have done anything, and it would have been okay.
and they did nothing.
Standing pat is pretty brutal. Sorry, I'll let you take point on this as our Habs fan here.
They're definitely a loser because, Ken Hughes said this himself at his press conference, they were working on something big, and they just couldn't get it done in time. A lot of people think it's Nyes, so we can't say it, but allegedly it was Nyes. I'll mention this quickly. I know you guys
Kind of
don't
shooting
want
for the big fish with that one, eh?
Like, that's the thing. So apparently, and then Eric Engels went on a podcast and said that basically they could have made a move, like a Justin Falk type move, like a bottom pair right-handed defenseman, which is what we were rumored to be going after. But he said, or Eric Engels said about Kent Hughes, that they were so locked in on that big trade that they had to not put any focus on those smaller ones, which kind of sucks.
What do
a
you
little
have
bit.
assistant GMs for?
But I'm okay with that.
Right?
No, that too. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with that because he also said in the press conference himself, like, we're going to talk about it again in the summer, which I think is very possible. And again, whoever that player was, it could have been Robert Thomas or Jordan Kyrou, who's best friends with Nick Suzuki. Like, there's so many options about who it really could have been. A lot of people are thinking it's nice. I really wish it was nice. But I think it's a pipe dream. I think it's a pipe dream because he's literally, like, I think he's like a top 10 in terms of if you were to put together guys who have the most trade value that you'd want to trade for, he's probably in that mix just because of how young he is and how good the contract is. But we're definitely a loser because we missed out on all those trades and we didn't make that one. And again, who knows? We probably don't end up making it in the summer either. So to not make any move hurts. I don't think we are the biggest losers just because guys like Captain putting up 20 goals as the second C, he's really lessened the need for that. Even though I would have loved to bring in a couple of those guys, I think like him playing that well lessens the need of an immediate remedy, especially with Hage coming. Unless you're moving Hage in that deal with for Nyes, which I would. But that's kind of like my Habs minute there.
Yeah, I didn't have the Habs as the biggest loser, but I did have them.
Loser.
I think it hurts for the Habs.
And no goalie is tough. Like Fowler's gonna be our starter in the playoffs.
That's brutal.
Because Dobesh is not good enough. I know he has a good record, but he's actually not that good. And then Monty's
really
fucking
I don't
horrible.
think any goalies moved at the deadline though.
No, there wasn't. But that's what I'm saying. Go
There
trade a
was no
7 for a
market
fucking
for-
old ass goalie.
Red
Jonathan
Wings
Quick.
actually have good goalie
Like,
prospects.
why not go
Prospects.
trade for Jonathan Quick?
Yep.
Fuck it.
Oh, that would be.
Like
that
the
would be
Rangers are
fun.
out the playoffs. Like he's 39 or whatever the fuck.
Do
But
you
could you
want
rely on-
Jonathan Quick to be? He
I've seen
hasn't
him in
done
the
that
ro-
in years.
I'd rather him.
You're squeezing all the juice out
Yeah.
of.
I know, but I'd
Jonathan
rather
Quick if
him
you
be
use
at
him
least
for a
in the
playoff run.
room to provide and say, get your fucking head out of your ass for trading for
And
another goalie.
is the juice worth the squeeze?
7th round pick or like 4th round pick max. You're trading for Jonathan Quick, bro.
I don't know. The Rangers would be in the driver's seat as the only team offering a goalie up.
Yeah,
And
but dude, he's a
I-
4-year-old
obviously it's
goalie
not
on a
gonna be a
1-year
first-round
deal
pick,
on a team
but-
that's not going to make the playoffs. What good is he to you?
You got the market. What I will say about the Habs and this being disappointing for them is the wide openness of the Eastern Conference this year. A lot of the traditional heavyweights are out of it.
Is it that wide open? I think Tampa's a heavy favorite, man.
They
don't
just
know.
lost to Buffalo in the craziest game I've
I
ever
guess.
seen. And Tampa in itself are the best in the Eastern Conference. There's still things on that roster that you can point to where you don't go like, this is not a surefire, like, obviously these are the best. This is the best team.
They have some holes in their squad, and you can
That
definitely
defense has held up by committee this year. I think structurally it's very kind of shaky when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it. And guys like Charles-Edouard Dastus are still back there who are unproven commodities. J.J. Moser's pretty nice. Is he a Stanley Cup second pair guy? Like, they don't really have that kind of X factor with Hedman aging. And your best guy is Darren Radish, who was an American leaguer 2 years ago. And
You
He's
don't know if
taking
it's
a
going
big
to hold
step
up in the
this season.
playoffs, basically.
He's
Yeah.
taking a big step, but is he the guy you're relying on?
Like, is it for
exactly.
real?
Hedman's
They
been
have
having
a weird
injured
lineup.
season.
They have a very weird lineup as well. They've still got a lot of their major hitters, but they're all over the place. They're scattered around. There's not a lot of like really great depth that those Cup Tampa teams were known for, like guys like Blake Coleman and Yanni Gord. and Pat Maroon.
They still got Cirelli, though. They
You're
still got some guys.
Yeah,
down
but
there.
Cirelli's kind of part of that main core. I'm talking about the guys on the edge. Now, picking up Corey Perry's nice, which guarantees him a Stanley Cup final appearance. I totally forgot about that.
But a loss.
But a loss. They'll be there no matter what. They will be there. But I just think, when they're running guys like, what's his name, like Derwin James or whatever, Zemgus
That's a
Girgensons,
charter safety, but
there's some sort of D James, like Dominic James, whatever, and their second line with Gensel, and we got what's his
I will
name?
say they need credit for moving on from Stammer to bringing Gensel. That move has worked out wonders.
It did. Worked out really well.
Yeah,
and people were shitting on them because Stamkos is a franchise legend, which he was.
I think that speaks to where
out.
hockey is moving as a kind of like an organizational culture where it's like no longer we're going to do right by our guy because he's a franchise legend. It's shifting into we got to win because we're a winning program. It's kind of the Moneyball approach. It's like
the
this
Belichick
guy,
approach.
Yeah, he's not bringing us the
Approach,
wins that we need, so we got to move on quick or we're going to be left behind.
Yeah.
Kind of like
who was the return for
Maple
Gensel?
Leafs.
Sorry.
He's a free agent. But they had to move Stammer to clear up the space, right?
Yes, yeah.
Or not re-sign him. I forget what it was, but it's basically Gensel replaced Stammer.
Yeah. Anyway, so before we went on the tangent bay, I was saying the Eastern Conference is wide open. There's a lot of new teams. Buffalo, Detroit are going to be in there in the mix. Metro has got the Penguins in with a lot of new blood. The Islanders, who have done a whole turnaround with that franchise. The Habs, I think the Bruins are hanging on to the last spot right now, but that is a completely different nucleus.
That is
The
really different.
It's a completely wide
like
open
a flip,
conference.
right?
The only team that's sort of still there are the two at the top of the divisions with Carolina and Tampa, but I don't think either of those teams necessarily
are
Stanley Cup favorites.
Yeah, agreed.
And Carolina is always proven to
East
fail
is
in the
open.
playoffs.
It's open.
Wide open.
And with Montreal not making a move to try and push for something this year and riding with the team that they have, I think is going to end up being a missed opportunity.
I thought we were going to be the Nazem Kadri team, is what I thought.
I liked him to Detroit a little better. I think because Detroit has
nice.
definitely a lot of assets that they should have been spending. Same with the Habs, of course. But
Are the Habs and Red Wings in a similar spot?
I think the Habs are a little older. The Habs are further along, and the Habs have a little more just star power.
Yeah,
a little more juice.
A little bit more juice. Yeah, I'd say that. Sticking in the Eastern Conference, another loser I had was our resident team,
the Maple Leafs.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Obviously, they were shit.
I feel like they had some more move. Like OEL is.
We had them as a loser.
The fact that OEL is still on the team.
I don't think. I'm just gonna say this quickly so you guys can take point on this again as the Leafs fans. I don't think you guys are again one of the worst losers because the return on Wall was so good. But the fact that you didn't make way more trades is crazy.
They didn't get a pick this year out of the whole draft, and they only traded off 3 guys when the whole team is a dud. I understand.
It was a failed experiment.
I understand not wanting to have conversations about Matthews and Nylander and Nyes and the nucleus and the future of that team. But still, if you're picking around the edges, not enough guys got shipped out. You didn't get any first-round pick for this year. So now you're still relying on tanking to be in the top 5. But if you get in the top 5, that means next year's pick is now unprotected to the Bruins, which could be anything.
Oh my God.
And next year, there's no real sign that, whatever, the ship's going to be righted right away. You could fall, even if you sweat it and make it in the top 5, you get pick 5 or 4, Bruins can end up with pick 1 next year. They're in a terrible position. They're in such a pickle. They did not get that first round pick this year, and they only shipped off 3 guys when the whole team sucks.
This is why I picked the Leafs.
That's a major loss. And from reports that I heard, Brad Treliving is kind of a sit on his hands guy. He's a very indecisive guy, which, although maybe an expert troll job on Montreal, stringing them along all day. Like, oh, you got Nyes. Nyes is coming. Never comes.
Give him the shaft.
Yep. Now
Right
you have
in
nothing.
your hoop, buddy.
Congratulations. Now the Habs have nothing. So do you. You trade off Scott Lawton for, I think it was a 2nd and a 4th, which
I think
you
it's pretty
traded
good.
off your second best prospect and a first rounder to get him.
That
And
part
then-
is the asset management part of this is really bad. The Brandon Carlo trade,
Right? Nicolas Waugh, great return. Okay, you get the top 10 protected pick from
but
next
this is just
year.
for Marner basically.
Yeah. and a fifth. That is a great return for Nick Waugh. And then who's the other guy they traded? It's what was it? It was Lawton, Waugh, and McMahon. Bobby McMahon, I'd heard rumored with Edmonton, rumored with everywhere. Seattle comes in at the 11th hour and swoops him up for a second, and still no first round. You couldn't get one first rounder.
Do you think Bobby McMahon is first round worthy though?
I think with the way that
Bobby Lawton and Waugh.
Come on, there was
Carlo's worth a first, I think.
Second rounder for Michael McCarron.
Not based off his play right now, but based off his.
Bobby McMahon is a 20-goal scoring third liner.
Well, the McCarron trade was just stupid. That was a heat check from Guerin.
And McCarron went for a second. You couldn't get one first from McMahon.
Plus, Guerin's firing off his ass.
Years from now for McMahon.
Like, it's like NFL deals. You have to grade him on a scale.
He goes to some team nobody was rumored with. I don't know. I think it was a big flop by Tree Living, and it really puts his future with the Leafs in jeopardy.
I was going to say, because we know Berube's gone. Do you guys think Tree Living's gone at the end of the year?
He has to be gone. I think you got to wipe the slate clean.
Yeah.
How long has he been there? A year or two?
I think he joined when they lost to the Bruins. That year they lost to the Bruins 24.
Oh, if that's two. If it's been 2 years, then yeah, I think because if it's
time
his
to
first
gas
year,
him.
you can give him some time. But if it's his
Jim is just a hot seat. So is coach. It's like don't expect to be there for a long time if you're not.
If you're not succeeding,
one of the fucking greats, right?
That's how it is in the sports. Like even the NFL now with head coaches, same kind of deal. Like.
The NFL's insane.
Like, didn't Dwayne Casey get fired a year after Coach of the Year?
The year he won.
The year he got Coach of the Year?
That's kind of common in the NBA now. Like, same thing happened to Thibodeau.
Just Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year gets canned. Yeah. You probably don't want to win that if you're an NBA coach.
If you don't get the result that's desired at the end of the day, Coach of the Year, no Coach of the Year, it doesn't really matter. You are there to produce results.
And in the end, it worked out because we won a fucking chip, baby. Anyways.
The last loser I had was the Calgary Flames.
Okay. I can see that. Why?
You didn't like the Uyghur return,
got more for a little bit of Kadri.
I thought it was okay. They got a first.
Because Kadri had that no move.
No move, and he had the big cap hit.
No move and a huge cap hit that they weren't going to retain on.
I did say respect to them.
They retained 1.5 or 20% or whatever. So
respect to Calgary for trading where he wanted to go.
True.
He did want to go to Colorado, and they did trade him there.
They had to, but okay.
Well, he only had one team.
He had a full no trade clause, so he could choose no trade.
Yeah, he got to decide where. They come to him with the paper, and he says, "Yeah, whatever, I'll sign."
But he wrote a bunch of teams. I'm pretty sure the Habs were on the list. Detroit was on the list. Like,
yeah, okay. I thought
he wasn't being too picky.
He wanted to go anywhere where he could
contend,
and I guess Colorado gave them the best possible return.
Basically, just not beat Buffalo.
But yeah, they didn't stockpile very many more draft picks. They were largely inactive at the deadline. And it kind of hurts not being able to with the broker spot anymore. They rule that out in the CBA. So you can't kind of get little action for a couple more seconds and thirds. But yeah, I totally agree with Calgary being a loser at the deadline. I think they could have done more to sell off. Then again, they just don't have much to sell off,
I guess.
They're just in a precarious
They're just in a
position.
bad, like a weird spot. Their team's just left in a weird spot.
Kind of Leafs West, but worse.
Right?
Yeah. All right, let's move to the winners.
First winner I had, we talked about a good amount, Kadri. The Avalanche with Nick Waugh and Kadri. That center depth is unreal.
Gotta keep the dogs.
The top, like they can play. I think they have 5 centers. Like it's crazy, and they can run like Kadri on the wing on the top, like a.
And Kadri's like a top 3 important piece on that Cup team.
Yeah,
he was fucking nails.
The Avs are gonna be a powerhouse.
Who's beating them? Like I'm gonna be real. Who is beating that team?
A lot of teams are beating them right now, though.
No, but when the playoffs come, I think the Dogs gonna lock in.
I don't know. It'll be.
They'd be my Cup
I think the
pick
goaltending's still a bit shaky back there with Mac Black and Scott Wedgwood. They still don't have that bona fide number 1 that you win cups with.
They'd be.
But you think they can get around that with like a number 1, the number 1 D man and the number 2 forward in the league, and like they're stacked, bro.
Perhaps, but Mac Black is in that Aiden Hill tier of goalies.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but he won a cup.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I see what
Which
you're
is
saying.
why I brought that up, because if they're going to win a cup, it's going to be more of an Aiden Hill run where the guy has to actually lock in and do something good.
He has
Aiden
to be
Hill,
the guy.
Jordan Binnington.
Yeah.
But overwhelmingly, you see the past cup winners, Bobrovsky, Vasilevsky.
That's pretty much it.
It's
been all of them.
Braden Holtby was very, very good in one of Vesla.
Fleury was always nasty. Matt Murray was fucking gross.
Matt Murray was very good when he was... these are bona fide number 1 guys, superstar guys.
So can they get around... Can he hold up? Can he
Like,
hold up
yeah,
the ship?
if they
I think he
win,
can
they're
hold
gonna
up.
have to buck a pretty serious trend.
Yeah.
I think they can hold up.
Fair
though.
enough.
I think he can Aiden Hill this thing. That was
Now,
a great comp.
I think it would be interesting maybe to see if they could have got Bobrovsky off of Florida because there were
Or what if
rumors-
they just move for Binner? They
There,
wanted to pay
yes,
less.
there were rumors that Binnington and Bobrovsky were on the block and teams were sniffing around. Neither ended up moving on anywhere. And I think, I don't know, if I'm the Avs, the center depth is really good. Could you have used some of those assets? St. Louis for Binnington, for sure, of the guys that you traded away for, like maybe Nick Waugh, leave him to the Leafs and trade those assets for a guy like Binnington.
But
Because the Blues would be more willing to eat that up. The Panthers probably want a roster player and turn it around quick.
Do you think they need another goalie? Like, I understand you're saying
You
that.
trade one off. You'd get rid of probably Blackwood. You'd just go straight Blackwood for Bobrovsky in Florida.
For Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. then,
Bob
yeah.
is a proven commodity.
Okay, yeah. I thought you said Binnington.
No, Binnington, you're going futures with St. Louis.
Okay, thank you. I was like, okay.
There's just two
Bob
different
makes sense.
trade possibilities.
Yeah.
That they didn't take the swing on, but yeah, adding to that center depth is super nasty, and they had some good trades before the deadline too that we broke on last week's episode, so you should go watch that.
Go take a look. Episode
Yeah,
7.
we kind of broke a huge trade last week. Not a big deal.
The pod's not out.
We were so hyped too.
We were excited to catch a good one. Another winner I
It
have.
sucks that it's coming out late because it's such a good pod.
It'll be good. It'll be good. Trust.
All right.
Another winner I had was actually the Ducks with the Carlson move. Their defense is nice, bro. They have like Carlson, Trouba, Gudas on like one side, and then Lacombe and two other young guys who are really coming up. Zellweger, and there's one more.
I can't remember this fifth defenseman,
the way their defense is set up is really nice, and I really like it.
They have the playoff pieces and the young guys. It's nice.
I don't think they're a cup contending team just yet, but I think they're a solid squad.
Like they're where the Habs were. They are what the Habs were last year. They're gonna go in. They're gonna lose in round one, but they're gonna be fun and they're gonna make it tough on the other team.
I think so too. John Carlson can be a big time culture piece, and he's a very talented offensive defenseman. My question is, does John Carlson help with this? All right, recent Anaheim Ducks schedule: goals against Toronto 5, against the Jets 1, against the Blues 4, against the Habs 5, against the Islanders 1. Against the Avalanche, 5. Against the Flames, 2. Against the Jets, 4.
They don't
Against
play
the
defense.
Oilers, 5. Against the Kraken, 2. Against the Golden Knights, 3. Against the Oilers, 7.
Their defense isn't great.
Their team defense is really
team-
good.
Does John Carlson help alleviate
No.
any of that? No.
That's why they're first round exits, but they're fun.
It'll be very fun. John Carlson's a good guy to mentor some of the younger guys. Like, I think maybe Mint Yukov, who has a game I could see being very similar to Carlson.
Lacombe.
Look home as well, and being American. John Carlson, I just don't think that addresses a need if they're trying to win a cup anywhere soon in the future, though.
But they're not. They're not
More
there
of
yet. They're
like a
step
culture
behind.
fit, and it's for the vibes, and they're going to score a lot of goals. It's going to be really fun. But this year, obviously with certainty, not going to be the cup year.
And you get to live in Cali.
Pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, that's what me and CJ were saying. It's not the cup year yet, but I like the way that team is shaping up.
Like, I like him as a culture piece. I just think they should have gone more of the defensive route and maybe tried to get a couple of scrappy, like, lower level lineup guys that can play a little better defense or maybe be a little bit harder, stick up for guys. Like we saw Jackson Lacombe get filled in by Pizzetta tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice hit.
And how about a guy like Sam Carrick, who from the Rangers went to Buffalo, and he could have filled in a lower role, playing defensive, playing PK, and fighting guys.
Yeah. Speaking of the Sabres, my last winner is actually with Stanley and
Stanley, Shen, and Sam Carrick.
there you go.
Big time acts for a team that's pushing the chips in.
Pushing the chips
Yeah.
in. They're trying to. They're going for a win now. They had some good physicality, depth moves, really rounding out. I think polishing the squad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see actually their game and what it's going to look like coming up in the playoffs, especially with that big game against Tampa.
That was
Well,
awesome. We just watched the highlights.
Hold on,
just-
who did
that was
who
sad.
did you say who went to Buffalo?
Logan Stanley,
Sam Carrick, and
Luke Shen.
Luke Shen.
Luke Shen. Okay, I heard Shen. I think we were talking about Braden. I was like,
No,
He
Luke
went to
Shen.
the Islanders, Braden Shen, correct?
yes.
Yeah.
Also
nice.
winners on both sides. I'd say there.
Another
So-
winner. But yeah, that is our personal winners and losers of the NHL Trade Deadline.
It was kind of boring. How do you guys find the actual deadline stuff? I thought it was pretty boring. Like all the trades happened at the end.
A little bit underwhelming.
A lot of the GMs,
underwhelming. A lot of the guys who were rumored to get moved didn't get moved.
It was funny seeing like trades come in so late.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Kadri trade came in really late.
4:15, bro.
Yeah,
That's
always
so
happens.
late.
We had
but not that late, dude.
The GMs love waiting till the last minute.
And then the registry's just scrambling.
Yeah, exactly.
We had it on at work, and it was a nice break that we got to watch.
It's a bit of a slog.
That job is awesome, man. That job is awesome.
We watch a lot of hockey. It's a good vibe.
Watch a lot of hockey, play a lot of hockey, have a lot of hockey sticks. Like, what a job.
I have a
bro.
lot of hockey sticks.
This guy has a lot of hockey.
Maybe one day I'll bring them on the pod.
Yeah. Just
Show
a
and
stick
tell.
review.
Maybe that'll be like a standalone video type thing.
Krishak stick review.
I'll bring a new twig every episode.
And then, like, only people who work at Stickman will have any knowledge of what's going on, because everyone else is going to be like,
what the fuck is this guy
black?
talking
Well,
Let's
that
go.
one
Let's
is
go.
slightly bluer.
I'll give a breakdown.
Yeah. Detailed breakdown. Right in
Detailed
front of our
breakdown.
webcam.
Exactly.
Pretty nice. Yeah, the trade deadline was kind of boring with the NHL this year, and I think, honestly, like, not being allowed to do the three-way retention really hurt, because, like, that doesn't just affect the teams that are trying to skim off seconds and thirds for a little bit of cash. It skims the teams that are trying to make huge moves. But
Oh,
don't
dude,
have a space
Kadri gets
for it.
moved so much faster if you can do three-way retention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I'll tell you what's pretty exciting, though. NFL free agency has been popping off. Move.
And we got to start with, Max Crosby not traded.
Let's get
to the
that,
Baltimore
'cause
Ravens.
I've got the
Pulls the
winners
rug
and
from
losers.
under your feet right there.
That was
See ya, bud.
crazy. And then did you see
Back home.
Eric DaCosta, the Ravens GM, was trying to be like, I'm gutted, like, I'm so sorry this happened. This guy is so happy. He's like, I could have a very, very, like, top 3 edge rusher, or I could have, like, a top 7 edge rusher and not have to give up 2 first-round picks.
Just gotta sign a check.
All
Yeah.
right, let's get into the winners and
Should we-
losers,
should we
because I had the number one winner of free agency so far being the Baltimore Ravens, because they back out of that Max Crosby deal, and they get another elite pass rusher. Of course, not as good as Crosby.
We're all aware of
Still,
that. Yeah.
Elite pass
everyone knows
rusher in
that.
Trey Hendrickson, and they stole him from a division rival instead of going across the conference.
Yes.
And that cripples the Bengals even more.
Oh my god.
Still adds another nasty pass rusher, and they keep the cap to re-sign Awuzie. And, just keep that nice corner depth going. They have a very good secondary. I think it didn't play up to snuff last year, but a lot of things went wrong for Baltimore.
A
I
bit
think
of
this
an-
is a
a
great
write-off.
opportunity for them to reset.
Yeah.
And I think that was just some pretty savvy general managing there.
We're going to have to see what happens. New head coach, anything can happen. Jesse Minter.
I think last season was a bit of a write-off. It was a little bit just
Lamar was hurt.
a little awkward, and they just couldn't like.
Derrick Henry was
Bring it all
fumbling the
together,
fuck out of the ball.
One thing I will say, though, about the Ravens, they still have not gone out and gotten a wide receiver upgrade. So they're still running Zay Flowers as the wide receiver 1.
Which is fine if your wide receiver 2 and 3
Bateman
are
at the
goated,
2.
but it's usually nobody's. Zay Flowers can be your number 1 in the slot, but he's got to be in the slot. They need an X so bad. They brought in D-Hop to be that, but like he's just not
old.
D-Hop anymore.
Yeah. Wide receiver.
And he still makes
old wide
incredible
receivers, and you don't
catches.
really see it.
Like every now and then he'll come up with a huge
big
ball, and
catch,
you're like,
right?
"What the
Yeah.
fuck?" Because he's DeAndre Hopkins. But like they need it. Like they're a prime AJ Brown trade candidate.
Yeah,
to
I like
me.
that. Like I wouldn't really like put them as like or D Hop as you can't really rely on him, right? Like
He's just
not
too old, and
anymore.
that's okay. I'm not trying to. He's just washed.
Yeah, fair enough.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
It happens to the best podcast.
Because I would
They get
defend
washed.
D. I would defend D. Hey, when we're fucking
And the
40,
new
we're
you.
gonna be washed too.
Come
We're
on.
going to be a fucking washed podcast at 40.
We're gonna be dead. We're not. Made it for 40. All right,
All right, I've got loser number 1 here.
Max Crosby. Let's
I
go
don't
back
know
to
if that's
Vegas.
really a loss. Crosby was probably a bit pumped to maybe be playing real football,
But
on a
now
real
he's
team,
going back to
But he
Vegas.
liked being a Raider, and unless everything he said was just complete lip
Cap.
service, then
We'll see what happens.
I don't think he minds
He's
too much.
TBD.
I think my real number 1 loser is the Atlanta Falcons, bro.
Yep. Should I take point on this one, or
I'm just gonna start off by saying the James Pierce arrest is pretty brutal because that guy's a nasty linebacker, and now he's going to be doing 15 to life.
yeah,
for
super
trying to OJ's
not good human
girlfriend.
being.
Bro, what are you doing? That
And he
totally
was
boned
crazy.
your football team.
Just ruined it.
CTE got him.
Speaking of CTE,
Tua Tagovailoa.
our mascot.
starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins.
Do we have
Not
the
anymore.
The picture is somewhere here with the eyes crossed out, but I don't know where it is. We'll find it. But
I can't believe you got a framed photo. of Tua.
There's like a 1% chance it works out. I mean, they're in a dome, so he doesn't play in cold weather. And, like, they have a good playmakers and Kevin Stefanski. It's not going to work. He fucking sucks.
He sucks. And I think getting Tua as your QB replacement for Kirko is, like, just the worst thing you could have done. Because Tua's washed. His brain is
He's
scrambled
also
eggs.
not even fun to watch. So even when he's bad, he also sucks to watch play style-wise because he stands there and either throws the ball in 2 seconds or he throws it away. That's it. There's nothing else. There's no running.
What if Tua's good in it?
There's no extending the play.
That would be insane. I mean, honestly, I could weirdly see some, like, 1-year career resurgence in Atlanta, but you have to win the Super Bowl next year if Tua's going to be
No,
the
that's
Super
it.
Bowl.
And he's not going to win in the cold in the playoffs. That's the issue.
Can he actually not play in the cold? Like, how
No,
are you a
bro.
professional athlete?
Genuinely,
Can't do it.
his
Who can't
hands,
do-
like, he can't
Bro,
throw
he's
the
from
ball.
Hawaii. Imagine you spent 20 years of your life never being cold, and then all of a sudden in front of 80,000 crazy people
You're
from
freezing.
Buffalo, drunk.
He also just doesn't work hard in the offseason, bro. He just doesn't. Or else he'd be better.
Bro, he literally hears colors.
Yeah, like, it's over.
Like, the guy is screwed.
And that's okay. Injuries happen. If the injuries never happen, I think he'd be a franchise guy. If he never broke his hip in college, bro, he has like 10 concussions. He tore his hip, broke his hip, all that shit, and he's a fucking
Yeah, that body
mongoose.
is riddled. He is a mongoose.
It's over.
I don't know what
He's a
the
nugget.
Atlanta brass is thinking with that. There were other QBs.
Honestly,
on
I
the
think the
market.
fact that, like, let's say whoever wins the job, now you don't have to change your whole offense because your backup's left-handed too. I think that's a big factor. And I think just the fact that they could sign him
So
for
they
$1
just
million,
wanted to make it easier on the new coach.
and they can sign him for $1 million, not to pay him that much, and that's why.
Do they not believe in Michael Penix?
This is to
He
give him
did not have a great
competition.
season.
It's to give him
Well-
comp. It's like you can't just have no competition. I mean, look at JJ McCarthy. They brought in Kyler. Like, you have to bring in competition, or else, like, the guys who either sit behind a quarterback or in a competition, they end up doing a lot better. Like, Mahomes sat behind Smith. Fucking, these guys need to be fueled because once they're in the league, they got paid, they got their money. Like, sometimes it's very easy for them to check out.
It's easy to put your feet up and be like, yeah, I'm an NFL quarterback. I made it. You want to keep
Like-
them hungry.
Like
Yeah,
Zach
especially
Wilson,
the young guys,
Zach
I guess,
Wilson,
yeah.
he's a career backup now, but guess what? He's got a lot of money. He's got a hot wife, and he's
That's
chilling.
what happens when you walk into the league and immediately just get a lot of MILF pussy. And it's like, that's all you got.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's all you want now.
All
Zach
right.
Wilson.
Winner number 2. Tell me if y'all agree with this. Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, big ups.
I think huge upgrade getting Kenneth Walker as a running back. And they added a little bit of defensive depth too, which is nice. Complements Spagnuolo's incredible defensive scheme.
Spags, shout out.
Spags. I think the KW3 signing is definitely the biggest piece because last year the run game was so lacking between Pacheco and Kareem Hunt.
They were so slow, man.
They
Yeah,
were
that's
just really
a
slow.
weird backfield.
The thing about Kenneth Walker is he's not exactly like a burner, but once he
No, but
gets
he's
going,
explosive.
he goes. Yes.
Which is what they need. It's been so boring. Like, Pacheco and his running style was fun to make fun of, but in terms of actual, like, impact, he was not good. Like,
Yeah.
he was just running in mud.
Yeah.
So now that dude, this is the first time since, like, rookie Kareem Hunt that we've seen Mahomes with, like, a cool, explosive running back. And I think it's going to be fun to watch. And
It's
Kenneth
going to
Walker
open up
behind-
things on that offense.
Oh my gosh, and
it's
they
gonna
need
give
it.
Andy Reid a lot more options. Gonna
Kelsey
give Pat Mahomes more
unretired.
options.
They
When was
got
the last
Rasheed-
time Mahomes had a really good running back?
rookie year Kareem Hunt, I think.
Rookie. Okay.
Before he became the greatest woman kicker of all time.
Yeah, basically. Yep.
Yeah, so I like that.
And the NFL was like, please come back into our league.
They'll do the same thing for James Pierce, bro. Don't worry. about
Yeah.
it.
He'll
The
be back.
Falcons are good, bro.
I think Ruggs, if he ever came out, he would be back in the league. Like,
No way.
I think he'd come back right away.
Yeah, the NFL has a good amount of leniency, but not for
Like the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, actually.
Who
Mayu,
you
bro,
Logan Mayu.
Yeah,
Loser
fucking.
number 2, the New England Patriots. Stay with me now. The schedule is only going to get harder because of the way that the NFL does things. Because it's not a random schedule. It's you are good, you're playing good teams now. So they're not going to get to feast off of that incredible Commanders, Raiders, Giants every week schedule. And what have they done to address that? They lose Stephon Diggs to prison, and they only add kind of like a wide receiver 2 guy in there.
Who was it? Wandale Robinson?
No, it's Romeo Doubs.
Yes,
Romeo Doubs.
Romeo Doubs. I like Romeo Dobbs on the Packers. I think he worked in the Packers because the Packers have a very by-committee system with the receivers. I think what we saw in the Super Bowl last year is that Drake May needs a reliable number one guy to go to, and Romeo Dobbs is not going to be that for him.
He's not. He's a great number 3, a good number 2.
He's a good number
solid
2.
number 2.
But
Romeo
as
Dobbs
your
is good for
number
a deep
one,
ball. He's got great hands, and he's able to reel
He's good
in
after
some
the
pretty
catch, I
crazy
feel like,
catches.
if you put him like in the slot a little bit.
He's prone to exiting games early and getting injured as well. And
he wears the funny helmet, which I don't like.
Yeah, I don't
Just gonna
think
put it out
Guardian
there.
cap.
Just
it
gonna put it out
honestly
there.
looked like a block of cheese when he was on Green
Cheese
Bay. It was so
head.
funny, dude. Yeah,
block of cheese.
it did. It looked like a block of cheese. They didn't do enough.
What is up with Packers
at
fans
all
and
this year.
cheese, man?
And they added Tyler Bass
know.
as their kicker.
We're not talking about kickers,
They're just
bro.
going to be breaking kicks in the playoffs.
Don't even say that name.
Yeah,
to
like
me.
why are we?
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the Bills. Whoops. No, what did they do? They added Kevin Byard, which is pretty nice.
Are we
but-
talking Bills now?
No, we're talking Patriots.
right
They
now.
added
Oh,
Kevin
okay.
Byard. The defense
That's to replace
wasn't really
Jalen
the
Hawkins as
problem,
their
though.
safety.
And I mean, their defense would tell you straight up that the defense was not the problem in the Super Bowl. So
True.
they have not done enough to this point. I don't know if there's
They
something
missed
else in
out
the
on
hopper.
Alec Pierce unless they're going for AJ Brown or something.
Mhm.
I don't know what their plan is because
They grabbed Elijah Vera Tucker for that O line.
if he can stay healthy, he'll be good. But he's never healthy ever.
True.
Number 3 on the winners list, I've got the Buffalo Bills.
Interesting.
Got
DJ
the
Moore.
Buffalo Bills.
You still like that price? After
DJ
seeing
Moore
Pittman go for like nothing?
for a 5th round
George
pick
Pickens went for a 3rd?
and a 2nd round pick.
And you like the fact that you traded a 2nd for him?
But we
DJ
got a
Moore
wide
is
receiver.
a wide
That is
receiver
true.
one.
We got what we needed.
That is what Buffalo needed.
I agree.
Absolutely. And I think
Some familiarity with Joe Brady from Carolina.
Mhm. DJ Moore is a bit of a diva, but I think he'll get a chance to shine in Buffalo because they don't have a real wide receiver one apart from him. That's a good ad for a team that desperately needs that position. Like, if there's one hole you need to fill on the Bills, give Josh Allen a number 1. He has that.
They would be a winner for me, but not a top 3 winner,
Not a top 3 winner.
to be honest. They also signed Bradley Chubb to a very expensive deal, and as a Dolphins fan, I know he's washed.
Washed.
So that kind of sucks for you guys.
I
Watch
saw a
if
lot
you
of
get
edits
now.
of him on the
Because
live.
you want to know why? Because the only good game he had this year was against the Bills. He sacked Josh Allen twice.
All right.
So
There we
all
go.
the-
He's good in
So all the Bills
Highmark.
fans, because of the only game they watched was probably that one, they're fired up, and I'm like, he's so bad.
You know what's
Oh, that's
crazy?
a great
Actually, the
feeling.
Dolphins should have hung on to Tua for one more year because the Bills are playing in a dome next year, so they couldn't have lost a playoff game like cold to the Bills.
We were not even sniffing the
Oh,
playoffs.
new arena, right?
Yeah.
What are
Is
you
it-
talking about?
The Bills are getting a new.
Well, remember they're moving
stadium.
they're literally moving to the
They're
parking
moving
lot,
across the
and then
parking lot.
and then they're moving the parking lot to where the stadium used to be. Interesting.
Well, that way you don't
stuff.
need to build. A
They're
second
in dome
parking
now.
lot.
I
It's
didn't know.
huge.
I didn't know it was dome.
Yeah, they
Aren't
built a
they-
dome.
They domed up.
They domed up.
That's
No
dumb
way,
as
they're
fuck. The
probably
whole
gonna leave it
point was
open.
like you play in the cold. I hate that.
It's a dome, bro.
I hate
Straight
that.
up
Wow.
dome now.
I
Yeah,
hate
I
that.
don't know.
I
Well,
like
I don't know why they did.
I like the weather being a part of football.
Yeah, that's part of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably.
Did I
could've
like
done
when
a
they were
little more
throwing
on the
snowballs at
defensive
Dolphins
end. They
players'
grabbed
faces
D. Alford.
mid-play?
They grabbed
No.
D. Alford. Brings a little edge to that cornerback room.
D. Alford in 2026, bro. Please, let's move on.
D. Alford. All right.
Loser number 3.
Number 3 loser. Cincinnati Bengals. Bro, you lost your only good defensive player to a division rival.
Is
You
every
did
game with the Bengals going
absolutely
to be 40-40?
Nothing else.
Like holy
Bro, they
fuck.
no, because now they have nobody to stop the bleeding. So now every game's gonna end 40-80, and they've done absolutely nothing, and they've done nothing for that O line. They re-signed Orlando Brown Jr., and that's the only O line move they've made so far. That's
How
it.
is Zach Taylor still the coach over there, bro?
Like,
Zach Taylor's still the coach?
Joe Burrow has to be putting on for him.
They've
or
changed
else-
absolutely nothing. Joe Burrow's dating a lesbian or something, and
What?
I swear I saw pictures of him with some chick. I don't know.
the Bengals are just in a bad
But
spot.
I think he looks like a lesbian. And then it's... Oh my god. And Jamar Chase is pissed. Did you see that video when he got the noti?
I saw
that
the
they-
video of him saying, getting the video of Crosby, of Max Crosby
Yeah.
going. He was like, oh,
He was like,
fuck.
oh my god! And he's probably even more mad now because he sees, oh, thank god, no more Crosby. Then next to what happened? Oh my goodness!
People don't realize how good Max Crosby is. Literally, other teams' receivers who don't like they don't
Even
ever
meet.
like meet in a game, they're like, what the fuck? That's how good Crosby is.
You're probably just because as a wide receiver against good linebackers, you're just like you just do a sprint. And
Well,
look
Jamar
back
knows
and
he has to go for
just like,
200 yards every
Yeah.
game now.
And his quarterback has no time to throw that ball. And they're literally
He's
just gonna
too
be
busy
getting,
with lesbian pussy.
Bro,
like,
they're going to be getting GB'd every single night. But 6 times a year, they're going to play a freaking top 5 pass rusher in the game.
do you think he takes it with a
Oh
strap
my
on?
gosh.
Is that what you were insinuating?
I have no idea what goes on with Joe Burrow's sex life. I just know that he kind of looks like Ellen DeGeneres.
He bought a Batmobile. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
One of 7 in the
He
world.
looks like Ellen DeGeneres, though. And
He
it's-
does.
it's
He
so
does.
and he's just going to be a more brutal year. Literally no change in Bengal land. Like, they're trying to be the Leafs now. I don't know
Are the
what's
Bengals
going
and the
on.
Leafs in the same spot?
They
Yeah,
may have
superstar
crashed
Top
players
heavy
can't do
talent:
shit,
Burrow,
yeah.
Jamar Chase, Matthews, Nylander, and then
No defense. Yeah.
no defense and nothing else.
Honestly, pretty good comp.
They had a shot
Fuck.
years ago, blew it. Now their ass spinning their wheels, doing nothing.
Anything else you guys want to talk about NFL wise?
I
Kyler
have
just signed with the Vikings.
mids. I have the
Do you know what I mentioned in
mids.
Pittsburgh? Or,
Yeah, go for it. What do you think about Pittsburgh?
they did. All I know is they were making so many moves. I felt like every time I got a real notification, it was like the Steelers. acquiring people.
MPJ is
Michael Pittman
huge.
Jr.
But who's gonna be their quarterback?
Still no QB. That's
Is
why
it
I
gonna
didn't
be
put him as
Rodgers
a winner,
reuniting with
because it's like,
McCarthy?
great, you have all these weapons. Who's tossing the ball to him?
It's probably just gonna be Raj, right? He just reunites with McCarthy.
40-year-old
and-
ass Aaron
No
Rodgers.
way, Aaron Rodgers.
44-year-old
Oh
ass
my
Aaron
God.
Rodgers trying to go out like Tom Brady. Grabbing Rico Dowdle is pretty nice, especially
Yes.
considering that they lost Kenneth Gainwell.
And they still have Warren. Yeah.
Rico Dowdle had a really nice end of the year with the Panthers.
I don't think he's that good though. A lot of people are like, "Oh my god, he's being done so dirty," but I don't think he was that good. Like,
Yeah.
he was good. By the way, he was very dominant for
Serviceable,
those
and
3
he
games.
can definitely help you out.
Yeah.
Little Jaquan Brisker signing.
I like Jaquan Brisker by the way.
Isn't the
Jaquan Brisker
Steelers
was
receiving
second
core like huge?
Now it is
Yeah,
DK
it's a lot
and
of big
Pittman.
dudes.
6'4".
Yeah. I think Michael Pittman has a chance to be a real number 1 over there.
Really?
Yeah.
over
I think,
DK.
Yes. I think he was getting underutilized in
We had a couple
Indianapolis.
nice years. He had a couple 1,000-yard seasons, and then he just got overtaken.
Didn't
He's
he
gonna
kind
get
of
more
Didn't he kind
ops.
of have some like concussion problems too?
There's some concussion
A little
stuff.
bit of health problems. I think more or less the run game was the biggest part of the success in Indy with Joe Taylor, and now it's going to be more of a by committee type of thing in Pittsburgh. So they're going to have more opportunities to go to Pittman. He's huge. He's a great jump ball receiver, touchdown threat.
Good route runner too. Like put him on a slant, he can do it.
Yeah, I think MPJ. They've got no upgrade at QB as much as I love Aaron Rodgers. I might be the only guy in the world that loves Aaron Rodgers, but he's 44, bro. He's got
It's
nothing
time.
left.
I don't know if
And
he
then
No,
what's
but
behind
dude,
him,
you know what I
Mason
think
Rudolph?
he's doing? He just doesn't want to do OTAs, so he's just gonna sign after.
Yeah,
Oh
basically.
my god, like
Yeah, I've got the mids of the trade deadline as well. These are some teams I think.
Let's
it
do it
wasn't-
quickly, like three sentences max.
All right.
and hit them.
3 teams that I thought weren't shit but weren't great. The Vikings did not address the QB needs well enough, and
They
haven't
just
gotten
signed
it
Kyler.
I that's what I'm saying. They haven't addressed it well enough.
But in this cycle, who else were they gonna get?
Well, I'm just saying Kyler ain't it.
No, I agree, but like in this cycle, I think he's your best bet.
Sure, but just because it was the best option available does not mean that it makes your team great. You
I
did
agree.
the best with what you had.
But if
at
we're
the end
grading
of
them
the
in
day,
free agency,
if
and that's
the
the
only
best
ingredients
option,
you have for dinner is some corn and some beans, I'm not giving it 5 Michelin stars.
But if all you have, if you have corn and beans and literal shit, you're gonna give. If you're comparing it to literal shit,
Well,
you're
they were able. Yes, it's better than literal shit, but I'm not paying $44.95 for a plate of it at Joey restaurants where I bought an ahi tuna.
so.
Okay,
the
so
mids.
I have a question.
Okay.
This year,
Uh-huh.
what should they have done at quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Thank you. I stand correct or uncorrected.
That's why they're mid. It's just mid what
Okay.
they did. I never said it was bad. It's just mid. They didn't address the QB needs well enough, and they haven't gotten a top running back.
I agree with you. By the way, I'm just saying.
You're
If
just
we're
he's
grading on
providing a
free
little bit of
He's just
friction
stirring.
here.
He's just
a little bit of
stirring a little.
friction. He's going on the offensive today because he knows it's coming. Because we
What's
haven't-
coming?
We haven't come for him yet, so he knows it's like he's trying to. What the fuck? Dude? Come on,
Pause.
dude. Come on.
Yeah, ayo.
Number 2, the Dolphins. One sentence. Malik Willis ain't it, bro.
He's good.
I like Malik Willis,
He's gonna be fun.
but he's not the QB they need.
But guess what? Either he's good, and that's huge, it's not going to happen. Or he's bad, and guess what? We want to be bad.
Worst case scenario, he's mid. The Dolphins finish 7-9.
No, we're not. Worst case,
no.
stop. That is worst case. But the thing is,
That's the real worst case.
That is worst.
Enjoy your 13th overall pick again, buddy.
no, I want Arch so bad. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Arch got a lot of slander this year.
I know, but he finished the season really well, actually.
He's got to turn up.
He's still
next
projected
year.
to go first. Like, he's back to be projected being first. Like,
I thought it was like Mendoza.
That's this year, buddy.
Next year.
Oh, next year.
He needs to have a big time season next year if he wants
for
to go
sure,
first.
for
He
sure.
needs
But
to prove that he can beat real teams.
But a lot
like
of scouts
San
are
Francisco
like,
State.
they liked a lot what they saw at the end of the year. That first game was brutal. I watched that. It was horrible.
Give him time to grow into his role.
Yeah.
And number 3, the Bucks. Because they added Alex Anzalone and Kenneth Gainwell, which I thought were some nice little sprinkles.
But lost out on Mike Evans.
They lose Mike Evans.
Which I'm not...
It's not terrible. It's like, I thought he'd be a Buck for life.
But yeah, franchise legend
Yeah, he's a
gone.
franchise
They lost
legend.
out on the shoulder blades, but I don't know. I don't think it's that huge
Yeah,
of a
it's-
needle moving, especially with Ibuka emerging, give him more touches by taking away Mike Evans.
You had a CTE moment on
Where'd
Twitter, which
Evans
is a
go?
little
Where'd
bit
Mike-
worrisome.
Where'd
But
Mike Evans go?
he went to the
San Fran.
49ers.
Niners, yeah.
Which is great signing
Which
for
I kind of
them.
like for the Niners.
Winner
Yeah.
for the 9.
A win
Niners.
on the trade.
Nice. All right, that concludes our NFL free agency talk, and we got to get into a little bit of an ethics class.
This is gonna be fun. This is just fun shit. I don't really watch all the NBA.
Mode.
To be
But-
honest, I didn't watch a lick of this game.
I didn't watch it like
Bro,
But I
you
saw
guys
the clips of
Heat
the end,
Wizards, like
and
mid-March.
Bam went for 83 fucking points.
Yeah,
Which, by the way, isn't it crazy that my first reaction was that's not that crazy in this type
That
of
is
NBA?
the
But
asterisk most points ever scored in an NBA
he
game.
scored. He took 43 field goals and also took 43 free throw attempts.
Which is crazy.
Let me pull up.
He
let me
scored
pull up-
83 points on 86 attempts.
Let me pull the
Fuck that. That's not
hold on.
impressive.
Let me pull up the line.
That's it. I'm telling you, that's it.
83 points, 9
On how many
rebounds,
shots?
3 assists, 20 for 43 from the field,
Exactly.
36 for 43.
For 43.
He took the same amount of free throws in that game as he did field goals.
Dude,
Holy shit.
86 attempts?
7 for 22 from 3 as well, so shooting a 30%
Is 83
clip.
points on 86 attempts that
By the way,
impressive?
5
I don't know.
turnovers. Wow.
Yeah, he had the ball all game.
He had the
and
ball
then
all game.
They're up 20. They're fouling with 2 minutes left just to get him
his
points.
own team was intentionally fouling
Up 20.
to try and get him
The record.
That's horseshit.
Get
People
him
were
the feet
saying
of
like
the
they
ball.
tuned in at the last like 5 minutes of the game and it was like some of the worst basketball ever.
Non-ethical. Fuck Bam.
I think
Fuck
that
you.
that's a larger issue
I don't know, I'm
with the
taking that
NBA.
seriously.
Like, I've heard this term ethical hoops pop up so much more over the last couple
It has
years. I think
definitely.
basketball
It's also big
fans
in
are-
Raptors land, I feel like.
Basketball fans are pissed off with the way the game is moving
The tanking.
because you see the way
The foul baiting.
I want to compare it to the NHL. The way the NHL kind of in the mid 2010s, early 2020s sort of went into Dubas mode where it was all about the analytics and scoring a lot of goals, and now it's sort of reverted to almost like this perfect balance of speed, skill, and analytics, as well as the old school hockey values of teammates and sticking up for your guys, being tough and being intimidating. And I think that the NBA has swung the Dubas way too much, where it's all about stats, where it's about kicking out open layups for a wide open 3 because 3 is more than 2, where it's not about playing defense, where it's about intentionally fouling to feed your guy the ball so he can break Kobe's record of most points in an NBA game.
Rest in peace.
Can we
King.
get all on the same page here? Did Wilt Chamberlain score 100 points?
Okay,
No.
Okay, here's my thing. At first, I was a little skeptical. The fact that Bam scored 83, bro, Will was going up against part-time like electricians.
Doesn't 100 seem just too perfect though?
But think about it.
Why
No,
wasn't
you know what I
101?
think? I
Why
think he
wasn't
scored more.
103?
I think he scored more.
You think they just
I could
lost track?
actually. Well, I said no, but
Think about it, bro. Bam scored 83. Don't think Will
83
against
Will he probably just chucked all game.
literal
Literally
plumbers,
all game
bro.
chucked.
Literal plumbers. Literal plumbers. That the fact that Bam scored 83
Why
makes
is there
it
no
more.
footage? Why is there no footage of the game?
I don't give a. F-
We have footage from
Bam
World
just scored
War I.
83.
We have
I'm about
footage
to hit
from
up.
the
I'm about to hit up
battlefield.
Megan Fox, and she
We
might
have
respond.
footage from the battlefield on World War I of horses drowning in the mud in Passchendaele in 1916. And you're telling me we don't have clips? We don't have one single jump shot from Wilt Chamberlain in 1960?
Look, buddy, I'm about to go hit up Jessica Alba, bro. Bam just scored 83. She might respond. It's possible. Bam just scored 83 points.
Anything possible!
Bam just scored 83 points.
No, KG. No, you're not even KG, JT. You're not
No,
KG.
and JT was like,
Anyways, concluding
anything's
that.
possible.
Bam Adebayo, 83 points is kind of fraudulent.
Kind of bullshit.
Will
listen,
Chamberlain.
hold on.
100
Why did
Not
nobody have
valid.
an issue
It
with
does
Kobe?
not have the 2High2Lie stamp of approval.
Why did nobody have an issue with Kobe Bryant's entire fucking career if you have a problem with this? Alright? Bam shot 43 field goals.
Because Bam,
and 43
wanna
free
why?
throws.
Because Kobe was cool.
Kobe Bryant might have had aura. That motherfucker shot like 60 times a game, win or lose. His most famous quote of Kobe Bryant is just go get the rebound. I'm not passing to you. That guy invented unethical hoops, and his boy Shaq from the heyday in LA, the whole game was get that motherfucker to the line, albeit because he couldn't shoot free throws. But between them two, they were literally the blueprint for the Bam Adebayo 83-point game. Sure, it wasn't awesome like watching Luka hit step-back threes in a tight game from a million miles away when he scored his 70. But, like, come on. If you're complaining about unethical hoops, but you're still glazing Kobe Bryant, time to take a look in the mirror, I think.
All that.
It's time to take
so
an
valid.
honest
I don't
look
give a
at
fuck.
Kobe Bryant's career.
I don't care. Kobe's cool. Bam is not.
So you're not a Kobe guy.
I've never been.
What was your
Wow.
I've
okay.
never been.
What was
Kobe
your
guy.
question?
I wonder what Justin's gonna say to that in the comments.
I've never been.
Shout
a
out,
Kobe
yo,
guy.
shout out
I don't
J-Mo
know.
in the
Yeah,
comments,
shout out
by the way.
J-Mo.
That's our
He's
guy.
gonna come for your neck on the Wilt thing, by the way. He fucking hates Wilt.
Yeah, it's a will.
He hates Wilt.
But dude, don't you think the fact that Bam scored 83 makes it more legitimate that like he probably did score 100? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Anybody can have a night, dude. Any given Sunday. It's the NBA.
Well, it's just hucking all game.
By the
All
way,
game.
Bam Adebayo is
Bro,
a
he's the
U.S.
only-
Olympian, which makes him basically one of
But
the
he's the
13
only
best
7-footer in a
basketball
league
players.
with white electricians, bro. Like he obviously went for 100. He just
What's wrong
ran
with
past
white
everyone.
people, bro? What are you trying to say about us playing basketball?
And back in the day,
Back
with
in the
Wilt,
day? Bro,
we had no 7
we were
footers
nasty. It
guarding
was
him.
our game back then, bro. Like,
Alright.
80% of the league was
Our
mine.
game is
That was our
crazy.
game.
Let's move on. Let's
That's
move
our
on.
game.
What's your question, Krishak? What's your question?
Krishak had a question that is
Um,
very cryptic, and he won't let us know what it is.
It was kind of building on the Schaefer being 18 years old and having the goal record,
Whoa!
which is crazy, and it got me and some of my classmates talking. If you were starting a franchise right now and you had to pick Schaefer or Celebrini,
Oh.
who are you taking?
This is easy for me, but it's
Easy for you.
but and it's no disrespect to Matthew Schaefer.
Oh.
But when you have a chance to get a guy who's being compared to Sidney Crosby, who I thought was uncomparable,
Uh-huh.
but the two,
Uh-huh.
you have to take him. And also, and it's unfortunate that this is how it goes, a center is just more valuable than a defenseman at the end of the day. So that's why I take
I think
Matthew
those are- yeah.
Celebrini. He
No.
also has like he has double the amount of points for the next best guy, and it's Will Smith who he's feeding on every play. So I think it's Celebrini, and this is no disrespect to Schaefer, who's clearly number 2 on that list, and as a Habs fan, he's clearly better than Hudson. Like, should be Demidov for the Calder. So the fact that I'm gassing him that much should tell you how much it pains me to
An
say.
honesty moment, right?
I would
It
take-
was. Check my ears, dude.
I would take Celebrini. With all that being
Big
said,
Celebrini take from Suge.
I love his hustle without the puck. His
And if you talk about Crosby to anyone with Suge, it's just I fucking
basically.
Crosby. Celebrini Crosby. I love
can I be
Celebrini.
honest, dude? He
This guy's
inspired
Hockey
me.
Canada, bro.
He inspired me. I'm trying to like play I'm trying to play like, bro. His grind for the puck.
you're
No, I'm not
inspired.
comparing myself
No,
to
no,
him.
no. You're.
I'm just saying, like, watching him, like, be, like, he is so good because he puts all the effort in to get the puck in the first place. Like, his ability to retrieve pucks is half the battle and it's half of, like, that's why he's so good for Canada. Like, his want to, his back, like, all that, like, it was genuinely inspiring to watch at such a young age. And,
He's
like,
a tenacious dog.
like, he's a dog, bro. He wants to win so bad. And, like, a lot of the times, like, when guys are that good, they don't have that drive because they rely on talent. Like, he's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
And he's great defensively. Like, and again, as good as Schaefer is, you have to take the center, and especially a center who plays the way he does, has like the tenacity of Brandon Hagel, but has the skill of Connor McDavid. Like, that's pretty fucking unbelievable.
Who are you taking?
If you pick Schaefer after that speech, I mean,
This is so tough.
but
I'm
it's Celebrini.
gonna lean with what Sujay's saying. I think it's based on positions. Number 1 D, are so important to a team's success.
But
and Schaefer
if you
is
don't have a number one center,
transformational
you're fucked.
as a number 1 D. But when you're pitting 1 D versus a number 1 C, I almost am tempted to go with Schaefer.
No, me too, bro.
If it's not Celebrini as that center.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's going to score 140 points in his second season. He scored 5 goals at the Olympics for Team Canada at age 19. He is tenacious. He's incredibly skilled. He's a born leader. He is the heir to the throne in the NHL right now.
For example,
And Schaefer just isn't that for me. I don't know if maybe there's another sample size, but I'd say the same thing. If you're talking about knowing what we know now, you take a McDavid or McKinnon at the start of their career. They are both the number 1 at their positions, but the center just matters more. It impacts the game more.
but think about this. I think we'd all easily take Schaefer over Bedard, which is crazy because Bedard's been incredible. But that's just the level Schaefer's at.
I think that's the big 3, right? Bedard, Celebrini, Schaefer.
And Bedard being
Of,
number
like,
3
youth
is insane.
NHL.
If you told me that
faces.
2 years ago, I would be fucking laughing at you. That Bedard's gonna be number 3 behind those two?
I thought Bedard was going to be number 1 a couple
Easily.
years before they all got drafted.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's weird the negative correlation between
With the
World
hype.
Junior success and
Yeah.
hype and being actually really good in the NHL. I remember thinking Curtis Lazar was really going to be.
I thought Zachary Fucali was
Oh
the
my
future
God,
of the
the future,
Canadians
bro.
goaltending.
World Juniors is just like kind of.
It's a
how
sham.
about-
It's a
how about
sham.
Joshua Waugh, bro. I thought Joshua Waugh
Oh
was
my
going to be
God.
that guy.
I thought he was gonna be like a
Where
top
even
6
is that
playmaker.
guy?
He's in the A.
Oh my! He's
In the
playing for
jungle.
Laval, isn't he?
Yeah, because dude, well, think about it. Our top 6 is too nasty, and you can't play him in a bottom 6 role. Listen, he's very skilled.
I
Yo,
love this game at the World
but you
Junior.
cannot. Defensively, in the show, he's just not there. And then, bro, who in our top 6 is he playing over? No one. So
Wow.
Fair enough. I think that's all we got
So
for
we got
this
the sports right
for
now.
our first segment. We will see you guys in a second. Take your fucking jacket off, fucking pussy.
I don't want to take it off. It's fucking.
yo, clap one more time.
It's so damn
Good
cold
boy.
in here, bro. It's so damn cold.
That's
in
how we
here.
have to start this.
Oh, is that it? Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Oh
keep
my
that
god,
in.
bro! It's so fucking cold in here. Though.
Take your fucking jacket off.
I'm cool. I'm not taking it off.
Okay, leave it off.
I don't know who's.
When I
running
didn't
the
take it
AC
off,
in
you
this
guys
one.
actually no, you guys didn't give it
We're
to
in
me.
an
to be
unfinished
fair.
basement right now.
Bro, I swear it was colder upstairs.
It was colder outside.
Yeah,
it was freezing outside.
Jesus, man.
Should we tell the story about how we couldn't get that high because we fucked up the roll?
Fuck
or-
off, bro. I'm a Cones man.
So I shouldn't say we. I should say you do.
Okay, so
We're-
all right. That's fine. We fucked up the roll.
We did.
You fucked up the editing. It's
Yeah, I
all,
did.
we all fucked up.
We all fucked up. It's okay.
We're even. We're even
It's
now.
part
We're
of-
even now.
part of the game.
That
It's
was
part of the
your
game.
punishment. Just watching these things just not smoke, cause mine was like open, bro.
Yeah,
There
it was
a
brutal.
gap.
Mine was in a bad spot.
There was a gap.
We're more of cone guys. We don't roll.
I'm a pre-roll guy. I
Is that
won't lie.
sad? I feel like Anthony Bourdain would be. This.
It is.
You
It
guys
is a
know
little
about
sad
Anthony
to admit
Bourdain?
on our podcast, but this is an open space.
You know what show people have been telling me to watch? And I'm curious if you guys have watched it and can tell me.
Okay.
Entourage. Apparently, it's amazing, and I should
I've
watch
heard
it.
the name. I've never watched.
I'm gonna
it.
watch it. I think everyone said it's just about
You're
like.
looking for some recommendations. Nobody's watched it. I guess.
No, it's like people just online been talking about how like it's like a for our age kind of guys type of show where
Is
they
it like
just-
a reality show or
No, I think they're just living their best lives.
It's just guys living their best lives.
Yeah.
The Entourage.
It's like it's like your dream life. I think as like 25. It's just like funny and like they're just always like
This is making me want to watch it.
like the clip I've seen that
Your
makes me
dream
want to
life.
watch
He's selling
it.
it really well. It's your
The
dream
clips,
life.
the clips that make me want to watch it, like they roll up on like this guy, like their buddy, I'm assuming,
Okay.
and they're like, "Yo, let's go to Vegas." He's like, "Dude, I'm not going to
Oh.
Vegas on a Wednesday," and then he's like, "I got dinner and the theater with the wife."
Oh, the theater.
All right, we're going, and then they go, and then he's like, "Fuck it, I can cancel." You know what I mean?
just
Like,
wants a. It's just a show about you and your boys just
Yeah.
doing everything.
But
you
it's a
wanna
fun-
do.
Any
that's what I'm-
impulsive anything you want to do.
but it's like that's like no, but that's like a clip. so
Krishak
it's-
and
it's,
Jaden
like,
took me
looks
to
good.
Vegas on a Wednesday night one
Yeah.
time. It was I've been there. I know what it's like to go to Vegas on a Wednesday night.
You
bro.
do?
Bro, we were working at this place. We all had the same job over the summer, a couple summers ago. And one night, it's like a Monday night, for whatever reason, Krishak and Jaden were like, "Yo, let's go out play pool. Pool plays by my house." I'm like, "Sure, swing by, pick me up. Let's go play pool." So we head there, we play some pool. and just get a beer, standard practice, like 9 team, we're ready to flex the ID, we want to drink. And then Krishak's just like, tequila shots maybe? Alright, fine, whatever, tequila shots. So we just start ripping like a bunch of tequila shots, playing pool, progressively getting cleaned out by Jaden because he's a freaking pool shark.
He is.
He is. I'll give him credit. He wanted 2 men playing pool. I was like, fuck no. I'm gonna look like shit.
And that's CJ's weakness.
I can beat Jaden. I think I'm the only guy that can beat Jaden because I
can play alright, but Jaden's a stick.
I hang in there long enough for him to beat himself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was weirdly good at foosball for a while.
Oh?
When I worked at a car dealership and we had a foosball table in there. I was the intern and I got to rip it a good amount.
Not a lot of selling cars, eh?
Not a lot of cars were being sold from the dealership and all, but
that was crazy, that dealership.
that was a weird time. Anyways. And I played a lot of foosball. And so did everyone on the staff. We weren't selling cars, we were playing foosball.
Have you ever had a job where you were like working?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like
all his stories at work is like. But he's good.
We're watching
I will
TV,
say, he's the best
foosball.
salesman I know. Let's not show him too much.
Glowzone 360, you actually had to just work. Like when you especially. Oh, I shouldn't have said the name.
Doing kids' parties was insane.
We used to work at a laser tag mini golf place.
Bro, I worked 3 shifts there because it closed during COVID. And just to give you an insight into the mind of Jaden, after that, he got me the job because he was working there first. It closed due to COVID. I was unemployed for like 5 months. And in May, I got a new job at a grocery store. And I told Jaden, I'm like, yo, I'm going to quit Glowzone. And he's like, after only 3 shifts? Mo's going to be pissed at me. Or, sorry, the manager's going to be pissed at me, right? And I was like, I mean, shit, what are you going to do, right? Like, I've been out of work for 4 months. And he's like, dude, you got to send me $50 for this. I got it.
You said that? No, he didn't.
I hooked you up for this job.
Wait, what?
No.
I hooked you up to this job. And I was like,
that is the most Jaden story ever.
Bro, he's like, I hooked you up to this job, and you're just going to leave after 3 shifts? Like, that's ridiculous. Acting like I left after 3 shifts, or I left after 5 months of being out of work.
He's team fun manager, by the way, for context.
Bro, I whittled him down. Bro, I whittled him down to a Chipotle bowl by the end of it. And then I was like, all right, whatever. I went on by my day, end up talking to Krishak later, and I tell him about this, and he's like, do not give him anything for quitting your job after you
can't. And I
was like, yeah, why am I giving her? How did I let him talk me into buying him a Chipotle bowl?
You can't. And then
how is that
once
possible?
that happens, that's just gonna keep happening. Then you gotta stop it in its fucking tracks.
Bro, no. Well, I mean, it's never stopped happening. Like that is actually. I'm telling you, it's an insight into his mind. He's still not back from his special deployment against protecting the fallen right now.
Oh my god.
Should we talk about our beer league?
Pivot.
Not really.
Pivot.
Keep going. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were trying to segue because
he's out in the middle of World War III, bro. And I had a dream. I sometimes have prophetic dreams.
I wish I had more dreams. I need dreams.
Okay, so me too. I don't dream.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I wish I dreamt.
Stop smoking the ganja, bro. That is 100% why you don't have dreams.
No, but I stopped
into the REM sleep.
But I stopped having dreams long before I started smoking weed.
Me too.
Really? Maybe
I can tell you why. I used to only have nightmares, so then I started listening to the radio or watching a YouTube video as I slept, and now I do that, and now I don't dream or have nightmares, and I take that trade off.
Yeah, I used to have nightmares a lot.
I don't really get nightmares.
They're brutal.
They're horrible, and there's nothing you can do.
No. Here's the thing.
You're in purgatory.
Here's the thing about my dreams, though. Like, you talk nightmares, I don't have those. I think every single one of my dreams, though, has been, like, the vibe has been incredibly weird.
Oh.
Like, so it's not like every night I'm going to sleep and I'm scoring the Stanley Cup final game winner and, like, no, it's like, I go to sleep,
dude.
like, I go to sleep
sleeping and feeling that feeling?
Oh.
I go to sleep, like, last night. I gotta pull this up because it was insane. I wrote down all the bullet points. So it starts in Australia and like
you wrote down your dream notes,
bro. I wrote it down. I like to write them down.
Your dream journal.
That's why, because I think about my dreams and then at night, like they just happen.
Maybe should we be thinking about dreaming more? Are we not manifesting dreaming enough?
Yeah, this guy's manifesting.
It might work, bro. Because think about it. It's just your subconscious. So if you all the time are just thinking about dreaming, then you could dream more.
Can I just be fucking bad bitches? Like, that's what I want to do.
Oh my god, dude.
It doesn't work, bro. You can, that doesn't work.
I'll take lifting the cup.
This guy just wants to wet that shit happen in there.
I'll take lifting the cup then.
So I'm in Australia in the outback at night in a field, and I'm hanging out with Xi Jinping, the president of China.
Didn't know that. That's crazy.
And Benjamin Netanyahu, and it's the three of us in a field.
Who is Benjamin Netanyahu?
Yeah,
the, the president of Israel, bro?
Oh, okay.
You know about all this geopolitical
Yes,
tension,
yes,
right?
yes.
So these two guys are
Not
in my
that
dream.
specific, but
I'm
yeah.
standing in the field. I'm at the table with these guys, and they're making some pretty cavalier decisions about using nuclear weapons. And eventually, Xi Jinping is just, he hits a like, watch this. Like he's just hit me. He's like,
okay.
watch this. Clicks the button. I'm like, what the hell did you do? Missile goes off, and I'm
Sent
like,
the fucking missile.
did you just start a nuclear war, bro? And he's like, watch this. It's flying across the night sky. I literally watched this shit fly from Australia all the way to somewhere in the middle of the world, and the explosion was so goddamn large. You would not believe it. And you're in the dream world. So in my dream, I really did just witness the nuclear weapon go off that you could see from 10,000 kilometers away.
That's a nightmare.
Not a nightmare. Tell you why. Well, I watched it in terror. Okay, it's not really building a great case for not a nightmare. And I'm like, what the fuck's happening? And eventually, a couple seconds later, like a shock wave comes across, and you feel it, and you're like, what the fuck? Is the world about to explode right now?
Your dream was a movie, bro.
Bro, I hopped inside, and you were there. You're in my dream. Invade my dream.
Okay.
In my house in Australia, I was like, shit, what are we gonna do? Hopped on the
No
television.
question why I was there. It was just
No,
normal.
it was just like, you're there. What are we gonna do about this nuclear war? Bibi and Xi Jinping, I guess they had other business to attend to. It was just us two. Throw the TV on, start playing some Chell. We were ripping Chell 26. It was like Devil's Habs.
What the fuck?
And I beat you in Chell.
We're in your subconscious, eh?
Bro,
We're in your
I'm telling you, it's
subconscious.
not a nightmare. Nuclear war just kicked off, and we're like, is that not exactly what we do, bro?
Wait, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Let's go
Let's
play some
settle it
Chell.
over a game of Chell.
I beat you, and then somebody barges in.
What if Trump played him for the war?
That would be insane, eh? Trump and you could
Chell.
actually do Eshel, like team like U.S. and Israel and allies versus like
Ally versus
China,
ally.
Iran.
Yeah.
You'd have
Chell
to-
war
low
tournament.
key, best of 7 series. Chell, Madden, FIFA, PGA, like COD, yeah, just like.
What if
throw
we
them all.
started all these series? No, we were
Through the
just full-time
gauntlet.
content creators.
That would be nuts, but then it'd also be like a
Hey,
bunch
this
of
pod gets
80-year-olds
big
who
enough,
do not
hey.
spend their time playing video games. You'd probably find one guy. I bet one
2High2Lie gaming channel.
high-ranking Iranian official is probably pretty freaking nasty at FIFA. There's got to be one.
Oh
guy.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, 2High2Lie gaming channel. That'd be sick.
Oh my God.
We all record our Eshel POVs.
We're
and shit.
terrible at gaming, bro.
Don't say we.
So the setting changes. I know. Sorry, you're pretty good, but still, I beat him
I guess
at
that's not
Chell.
really
I
a
beat him
fight.
at Chell in the dream and in real life as well.
One
There you
fucking
go.
time. One
I'll
fucking
beat
We gotta
way
run
more
it
than
back.
one
You
time.
beat me once.
Way
I'm
more than one
0-1
time.
right now.
Man, you guys are not on my level. But moving
Yo,
on.
shut the fuck
So
up.
now
Shut
I'm
the
in
fuck
some
up.
car driving
We need to
down
run
the
it
road,
back.
and it's
Get the fuck
daytime.
out of here.
I'm in my car driving down the road, and it's daytime. I'm in the back seat. Jaden's in the driver's seat of my car.
Sorry, this is another dream.
This is the same dream.
Same dream.
It's all going.
It's after. How'd you get from krishak and Chell?
I don't know. We moved on.
You moved on.
Different place. now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we're in my car. It's me and Jaden. Jaden's in the front seat.
Oh.
I'm in the back seat. He's driving. He's, of course, classic Jaden move. Got to pull his phone out, and then he just starts ripping the phone. I'm like, bro, steer. He's not steering, so I had to reach from the back seat, steer the thing. There were police all over, littered on
You're
this
ripping
road.
Jaden this
What
pod.
the fuck?
Littered on this road, and I'm like, bro, if anybody sees me, I'm screwed. My insurance is gonna be like $1 million. But everybody else on the road, inexplicably, is just doing so many worse things than me. Like, they're driving wrong side of the road, smashing their cars up. So every time the police are getting wind of me, somebody just explodes their car. I'm like,
Sometimes it's your lucky day.
we end up stopping by this like seaside hotel.
No, not getting pulled over.
Not
Seaside
getting
Hotel.
pulled over.
Now we're
On
still in
the-
Australia. Seaside Hotel.
I guess.
Okay.
Probably Australia. I see that there's a bucket of like battered cod, like pre-fish and chips before you throw them in the fry.
Okay.
And I grabbed one and I hop in the water and I start dangling it around. See this big fish coming after it. Comes through. I jump. I grab the fish with my bare hands. It's a giant.
This is why he wants
northern
to
pike,
fish.
bro.
This is why he's been talking so much about
This is the
fishing.
Bro, I was on
This is
fishing
where-
last night, and then all of a sudden, I'm catching northern pikes with my bare hands.
For context, all day this guy's been talking about
About fishing.
fishing.
I got an app. I actually got this app. I'm
He's
about to
so
buy a
excited
rod,
He
about
bro.
this
texted me in
fishing
the
app.
morning. He's like,
I
"Yo, I'm
fucking
getting into fishing." I was like,
love
"All right."
this app. It's look at this. It's called Fish Brain. It shows you all the like ponds in the area and what kind of like fishes are in there.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
I'm so hyped to start fishing. Either way, so I catch this giant fish. I'm hyped. We take the long way back around through some like stairway through this giant like canyon. It's like a platform through. End up at this coffee shop with everybody from my work works there.
Mhm.
I drank a delicious milkshake. Then I left, and now it's like wintertime. And I guess we're back in Canada or something. I'm in this like shipping container, but it's also somebody's house. And everybody's like playing pool and whatever. I'm just watching some baseball game on the TV. And then everyone hits me up like, "Yo, let's go outside."
This guy's
and
just
smoke a
country.
J."
He just wants to get into baseball and
Holy, this
fishing.
guy's
and-
I don't know
drinking.
what's wrong with me.
It's
Yeah.
the Morgan Wallen, brother.
It's seeping into your blood.
I don't know. I don't even listen to Wallen like that no more. But anyway, everyone's like, "Yo, let's go smoke the J." I'm like, "Dude, I'm dialed into the baseball game, right?" Coach Mike came out of the woodwork.
What
bro.
the fuck?
Old hockey coach comes out of the woodwork and he's like, "Why are you not smoking that weed, you fucking pussy?" I was like, "I want to watch baseball." He's like, "Come on, you got to get this done, right?" So I went outside to smoke the weed. Everybody's gone. Hop in the car, pull up to Canadian Tire,
What?
bro.
This guy wanted to be back at the baseball game. Now he's fucking.
Now I'm at
Yeah.
Canadian Tire.
Coach Mike is not the smoker type, though. He is so
No,
against it.
I don't know why.
A lot of characters
Bro,
off for him.
completely just out of nowhere is like, "You gonna smoke this shit, pussy?" I was like, "Why?" I'm starting to think that maybe it was just he was like some sort of like shaman in my dream that was trying to guide me to a new place. Makes me go outside to Canadian Tire now, and I get in there, and I start like fucking around with like the golf clubs. I'm just like putting and stuff. He came up to me. He's like, "What are you doing with your life?"
Oh shit!
And I was like, I don't know.
It's getting philosophical.
And he-
This
hit me
dream
like-
has had so many
Yeah,
turns.
seriously.
He hits me. He's like, "You gotta find what you're good at, and you gotta do that, man." I'm
That's
like,
good.
I don't know what
shit.
I'm good at. And he's like, "Peace out, disappeared." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." I'm gonna
Yo,
head
he
back out to my
spat
car.
and he was like, "That's." He's like, "I'm out. I did my job."
Dude,
For real?
He did the what?
He's like a genie.
Master Uguay. He mastered
Yeah.
Uguay.
He did. He
He
was the
mastered
master
Uguay.
Uruguay.
He's like,
He
"What does
did.
it mean?" And he just disappeared. He has that. He definitely has the.
Is that the conclusion of your dream?
No. Go
Oh,
back
we got
outside.
more.
Go back outside. My car is now a bike.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't care that my car is a bike. I just hop on the bike. I'm like, I'm gonna go home, but I'm still driving the bike like it's a car. So I
What?
merge onto the highway.
Okay.
I'm riding my bike. And
Bicycle or
bicycle, bro.
Okay.
My bicycle.
Yeah, because that makes it less crazy.
I'm riding my bicycle down the on ramp, and it's so snowy. It's so hard to pedal. Chain snaps on me,
No.
and I just get
Your bicycle
stranded-
chain on the highway
stranded
snap.
on the side of the highway trying to push through the snow in my bike.
in your fucking
Oh, you were biking
bike.
in the snow too. Okay.
And then I woke up, and then my alarm went off.
And then it's like, fuck, I gotta go to work.
Yes, and that's honestly the feeling.
And how'd you wake up?
I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Were you tired?
I don't think Yes, I'm always tired when I
Okay.
wake up, though. I don't know why. Like, last night I got
That might be a
8
problem,
entire
dude.
hours of sleep, and I woke up, and I was like, why am I so tired? I
It's
think
just
it's because I
life.
snore in my sleep.
It's just that you need to.
I gotta put you guys through my dream journal, bro. I have had some insane ones.
Should we do like
literally
one?
woken
Should we
up
do a
face to
dream journal
face
update
with
per
Jesus
show
Christ,
as
bro.
part of
A
our
dream journal per
segment?
show. Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that. Maybe cut the length.
Yeah, no, for
A
sure. It'll
little
be quick
bit.
hitters.
Bro,
quick hitters.
I can't cut the link. That was
There was
an
a lot of
insane
details.
dream.
That was a lot of
No,
details.
that was good, but like we can do like a
I
quick
can't
hitter.
believe you guys don't dream.
I
That
don't
is
dream, bro.
that is honest to God, I think my favorite time of the day.
What? The-
Going to sleep because
Your
I-
life's better than that.
I
Come on,
dream
man.
No, I think living through the experiences of these it feels
In-depth.
like every night I go.
Yo,
to
we're
D&D.
missing out, bro. Krishak, we're missing out.
We might be.
We're missing out on like a
clearly
whole
missing-
another 8 hours of like fun.
Okay.
I
You know
go
what
to
else
sleep and
too?
It's fun.
I would love to learn how to lucid dream. You know how you can control your dreams.
I've
That'd be
tried
sick.
that, and every time I've tried it, it doesn't work. I'm immediately like, I know exactly where I'm going. I just like start floating straight up. I'm like, how do I turn? I can't control it. And then if I almost get control, then I wake up.
Yeah, that's what it is when you try too
Keeps
hard.
happening.
But the lucid dreaming shit is. I wish I could.
When
do
you guys
it.
have a bad dream, do you wake up
Overhyped.
and then go back to sleep and still have the bad dream? Or no?
I've
It
never
depends
had a
how long.
two-parter.
I've had
It
that.
depends how long it takes me to
You're
go back
waking
to
up to
sleep.
scream too.
No, like I'll be doing something dumb and like recently it was like a brown bear was like in my grill about to kill me. I woke up and then like I was like, okay. I went back to sleep and it was still there.
Bro came back for a second.
I just paused and played.
No, you want to know what it is? You have to give it some time. If you just go back to sleep, you're fucked.
But I'm so tired. I'm like,
I know,
fuck,
yeah.
I'm like, no, please.
You're like, fuck this, man.
I've never felt like truly fearful while dreaming though.
I did
'Cause I
once.
think
Yeah,
that
good,
That's
don't.
what, that's
Don't.
what the issue with nightmares is.
Imagine his in detail dreams, but they were bad.
That'd be bad.
Gee, this guy was.
Yeah, thank God you're happy.
This is a
guy.
bad trip.
It is just kind of like a bad trip. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like going into the DMT world for like 8 hours a night, and I'm just like tweaking like crazy in my sleep.
What's
Off
that?
these nutty dreams. You guys ever had sleep paralysis though?
No.
Yeah.
Or no, once.
That's
Maybe.
the actual terror. Like
I've
I've never
had-
felt terror from a dream. That's the terror.
I've had it multiple times.
Me too.
And mine is not like something coming to get me. Like people say they see like monsters like chasing them down. Me, I'll just be like locked in and awake. And it happens during naps in the middle of the day when it's light. And people are talking and there's something on their
And you're awake,
There's
but you
no
can't
real
move?
Scary because
No.
your brain is on and you can definitely recognize what's going on.
The first time it happened to me, I was sleeping in the car by myself, and I was stressed. I was stressed.
Okay, that could freak you out.
That,
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
and I was in the backseat laying, and I couldn't move.
Oh, there's so many attack angles in your car. You're
Yeah.
boxed in too.
Yeah, and
Not a good
the
spot
only
to
way
be.
I can wake back up is I have to go back to sleep.
Fair.
Or I've told Sophia, and she knows now because it's happened with her. If I start breathing really loud, because I can control my breathing,
You just go,
so I'll be like hyperventilating. I'll be like hyperventilating,
To let her know.
and then she like wakes me up, and I'm like, holy fuck, you like it feels like you rise from the dead.
holy. I've had a
That's
very-
crazy.
Yeah.
That's a
I've had
crazy
a very
feeling.
different experience with it because I used to get them starting when I was younger, and it would combo with like sleep apnea. You know about sleep apnea? So
Mhm.
like I'd wake up and it'd be the same thing as your thing because when I was younger, it wouldn't be scary. I wouldn't see figures, but I wouldn't be able to breathe. So I'd wake up, be fully awake, and just be like not breathing at all for minutes, and I'm like, am I just gonna die and not be able to do anything about it?
Oh yeah, that's...
And then I'd snap out and be like, and it's like it was never a gradual wake up. Like I'm shocked up,
That's
your
my
brain-
worst.
your
back
brain
to-
wakes you up from the lack of O2 maybe.
Yeah.
probably, but nothing else is starting. And that happened when I was really young. It was freaked me out, and I went years and years without sleep paralysis. And I've only had 2 incidents since. And one was they've both been in the same room, my parents' place in Florida, in the same room of the house.
Maybe it's with the air.
I don't know what it is, and it's always over the same bed in the same corner of the room. Like there's 2 single beds
Yeah.
on each side of the room.
Which room is it?
The back room.
You gotta not sleep in-
My dad's he's pretty big on.
You gotta
back
not
room.
sleep in
enough.
that room, bro.
I'll fill you in after, but like that corner always does something. The first time I was sleeping in the opposite bed to it, and in the middle, I wasn't even in the middle of the night. Like I went to sleep early. My brother was still awake on the other bed, and he had the light on. He's just watching his phone, just being a regular guy. And I see over him just Abraham Lincoln right behind him.
What?
What the fuck?
I was like, get out of there!
Get out
I don't
of
know. Now, listen, if it was a more current president, I'd definitely be more worried for my young brother's safety. But I'm pretty sure Abraham Lincoln was good with the kids. The
Hopefully
next
not too
time,
good.
I was sleeping in the Abraham Lincoln bed, and I had to wake up really early to take a flight out. Early in the morning. I saw, after another crazy dream that was kind of like the nuke dream, I wake up. Basically, the conclusion of the dream was there was this train going across path, and I had to walk through it to get to the other side. And I had to know that if I just had faith and walked through, I would be able to pass through the train. But instead, I stuck my hand out slowly to see if I could feel the train. I woke up, and right in my face, I swear to God, was like Jesus Christ, the face of Jesus Christ.
What?
And I screamed. I went, ah! No sound. No sound escaped.
Bro, what is going on in this guy's brain?
And he disappears. And then I...
You're tweaking out because Jesus Christ is here.
In my face.
How close would you say he was?
Inches.
Inches.
And
Damn,
it
he was
wasn't,
up in
it
your
wasn't
grill.
like, the Buddy Christ. Like, it was like some, like, analog horror looking.
With
like,
the thorned crown on bleeding or no?
No, it wasn't bleeding.
Oh.
It was just his, like, face.
You were going dark
Kind of like
with that.
stringy hand. No, that would scare the
That'd be
shit out of me.
scary as fuck.
That would be.
It just kind of like stringy, sweaty hair, and his eyes were like dark with like just kind of like a white circle.
Was it
like
moving?
a deep pit, white circle, not moving, not animated, almost like 2D. Fucking freaked me out.
Yeah, I'm
Did
kind of
not
okay
go
with the
back.
no dreams, actually.
That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. Listen, I go to sleep every single day, and I told you 4 instances. I've gone to sleep every single day of my life. It's definitely so many more
I
positives.
think I'm
than
closer. I think I'm not far from that number. Maybe 6.
For
negative.
what?
You missed 6 sleep.
6 to 8.
6 to 8 what?
Sleep paralysis incidents.
No. I think I've had one, and I think I'm lying about it.
You just want to be part of the club?
No, because, like, I don't know if it, like, counts. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because I was kind of paralyzed, but, like, I snapped out of it pretty quickly.
Well, what happened?
Well, I just couldn't move. And then I kind of, like,
Did you see anything?
And then you just, like,
very common.
I forget, and I think I just kind of dialed in. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you don't want to.
Like, I think I realized what was happening, which
Yeah,
made me
fair enough.
wake up. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it counts. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm lying. I'm not trying to... Just telling you my experience.
No, it happens. Sometimes nothing
take
crazy will
I'm
happen.
trying not to
You'll literally
exaggerate,
just be
you know?
like,
It'll just a
paralyzed.
moment. It's
I'm
just
trying
a
not to
moment.
exaggerate because some people are like, oh, I get it. All it's like, nah, bro. I don't know.
No, I don't get it all the time. But when it happens,
Now
dude,
we're
shit
talking
hits
about
the
it. It's
fan.
gonna happen to one of us.
You
Don't
think
say
so?
that, bro.
You-
Don't manifest
You
that.
think
on
you got a
wood,
1
bro.
in 3 tonight?
All right, let's fucking... We're getting the
Yeah,
fuck
we're
out of
not-
here.
We're knocking on wood, dude. That was nuts.
Oh, subscribe and like and all that stuff. All right.